That is outrageous.
Because then that means that we're like all gonna have to deal with Baby Bay.
Baby Bay sucks. Gonna be on the
for a very long time.
No, actually, Baby Bay somehow comes on the desk after them winning stage 2. Also praised what Baby Bay could do mainly on the chamber. I don't think you pull out a chamber on this map for Sunset. So what would Dre play?
I think you do.
I think you're playing double control with Omen. This is such a team with Anders that want to play some Viper in their composition.
And you're right.
Whoa, this
and a Sage.
All right, well, I wasn't expecting that at
With
all.
Sage buff?
The chamber?
No Sage buff yet, remember.
The Sage?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's pre-buff Sage.
It doesn't seem like 100 Thieves have really expected this. With the amount of noise Jogmo created on the other side, Baby Bay has a chance to stab 3 players in the back. 1, 2, almost a third. That's a great shot for G2. And that door to market is low.
These players are going to fight through.
Yeah, a little fight into the smoke. 1-for-1 is not really good enough for 100 Thieves. Although pressure mounts onto Jonah P, who now knows there's a player still in mid ready to bust down the door. And a paranoia into the space. Jonah P buying some time, and the rest of his teammates come on through. This flash from Cryo isn't going to get him anywhere. We're down to 10 seconds on this pistol, where G2 have dominated all the stage long. While Xander finds a kill, that clock starts to tick away. Can't finish it off. Jonah P will see this for G2.
Does so much, places it at a minute 10 there.
Yeah, 108 on that one. That's 100 Thieves, similar pattern here. Paranoia into the site. Jogmo lives with just a sliver of HP. Trent has now showed up in back Boba. Try and stop the advance of 100 Thieves, who have made it out onto the site. Baby Bay holding here as another goes G2's way. This pistol round is getting a little bit messy. 100 Thieves putting down some good damage. Trying to get this spike actually planted now that G2 have showed up 4 players in. This volley of utility has brought Cryo and Xander incredibly low. EU actually fighting back with a shock dart of his own. 3-on-3, things are close.
G2's going to regroup, try and work their way back through as 100 Thieves full post for a backside fight. No one's looking for this right now.
Valen without an angle currently. And Cryo's actually dealt with Spawn. So now just these 2 players of G2's, 2 stingers in hand, brought down even. Jonah P brings it into a one-on-one now, and Valen to try and keep the start of this half looking good for G2. Pulls away from the spike, that clock continues to tick, and Xander gives up his spot with a reload. But there's no time left here. Xander into the thick of things, and 100 Thieves steal away a Thrifty.
Bit of a stack towards B from G2.
Asuna blitzing on in there, but stunned on the other side. Good thing EU is there to hold his duelist out of there as the rest of 100 Thieves just come sprinting into this site. I mean, there's nothing G2 can do even with the stack. Dog is going to see one as now the stuns are traded back. A little bit of a seize. Catches on a couple members of 100 Thieves. Still advancing. Jogamo lights him up. These shock darts not finding their mark this time around. 3 rounds in a row. 100 Thieves have cut back through mid into market. This time Baby Bay is here, but has to pull away from the angle. Now Asuna sprinting up through main will be slowed down. The rest of the team hasn't actually made it out of the market. G2 making minced meat 100 Thieves. ZU left to watch his teammates fall.
Rounds like this are a theme of 100 Thieves' calling style since the mid-season changes. They play a lot of these very grouped 4-1 start of rounds, like you're talking about there, where they're either freezing and re-hitting into the 4.
Yeah, nerfs to the duration there make it harder to scale on forward back into spawn. That's where G2. Why, with 3 members, nice little pen through the wall there. Had the reveal and a Hunter's Fury to follow. G2, quick footwork in the back of sight, but Trent has managed to trade back into Asuna. And now a resurrection. 100 Thieves need to plant the spike, need to deal with that res. They ignore it for now. And spread apart. 3 players all on their own for the time being. While G2 slowly work their way in. Biding their time, playing off one of another. Well, Baby Bay distracts in market. Trent and Valen have found their mark into the site. EU again just a little bit pushed away from the rest of the party. But wasn't invited. And G2 will take their third. 100 Thieves are waiting for the reclear. They're in exactly the right position for this, but they don't have the weaponry. First shot traded out evenly, and now G2 having a couple members attack from top mid. Valen is just full confidence. Mowing down 100 Thieves, making quick work out of the eco. But here we go. Baby Bay holding the line and quick with it too. That smoke's gone.
And what a rough player to lose, right? With this comp as well, not just the smokes, but that paranoia would have been excellent if you're committing to a hard A hit.
He didn't even have to teleport out either, so he just falls back to a deeper line.
G2 have found the lurk in mid. They can go for a flush play onto Cass.
Well, they're trying to flush out Baby Bay, who's stuck on top of the box. Still manages to get away. Jogamo deals with that lurk into mid, and now G2 can set their sights back onto A. Nightfall's tagged up just about everyone on the side. That wasn't even the Nightfall. Here it comes now, as a matter of fact. That second wave for G2. Jogamo already quick into the site. Laser beams out and ready. And there's nobody home. Just this player in elbow. Asuna bow down and Cryo on the side. Will not get it done for 100 Thieves. And actually use a lot more utility. Sell your idea, your hand of where you're actually headed early on into the rounds. Is Asuna going to be doing a bit of that now into market. Got a shotgun ready to go, but it's not going to do anything. It's BabyBay on the other side with a judge. 100 Thieves are dropping like flies.
How do you get through?
Well, I don't like your odds. Xander will manage it. But not before the rest of G2 showed up to the fight. High-low, lights out. Gonna pick up the judge.
What a change-up. You showed the op here last time, the slow before, and now
The timing through the smoke! It's just a 1-for-1. Not trying to fight just yet, waiting for the rest of his team to show up.
Cryo still has an ult to fight up if they want to combo, but he gets caught by the haunt.
Every single time, no one has broken that haunt. And 100 Thieves just can't let it happen, especially with Kess falling again on the flank. Now Paranoia into the site. EU does well to hold his own. Trying to keep his team in this game against BabyBay on the other side, but the caster takes his head off. And 100 Thieves want to go on the prowl, waiting for haunts from above. You can see how fearful they are of that. And as this one way falls, this is the fight to take it all. A monster Paranoia, but a counter stun responds. G2 are ready for it. And 100 Thieves are routed. That fight goes horribly wrong. EU trading back with a shock. But they're going to need more than that, especially with Jogamo barreling into the site. 3 for him on the round, and again, BabyBay sails the deal.
100 Thieves wants to play.
BabyBay right on the other side of this wall, and he's down the line as well. There goes your duelist, so a second one has to teleport into the site. He's gone too.
The slow cuts the other two off. Only the duelists get in, and quickly they go down.
Then you got to start considering the other options that G2 have. The utility, a Paranoia to get through, but Cass could maybe get something done with this judge. Just daring inside of the smoke, while Jaw comes around on the flank, sees the player around his left, plays that angle beautifully, and yeah, well, the judge is going to get one kill, but that's all she wrote for 100 Thieves this round.
Jaw has that stun as well. So much util to flood out those main players.
Another Prowler, Jaw gonna swing with that. First kill goes G2's way. And now the Omen ult has to be canceled. Jogamo dodging away from the utility. He's not blinded up. 100 Thieves have gone absolutely nowhere. They've still got time to play with, but now the walls are closing in. BabyBay finds himself on a flank, and Valen gets 2 kills unassisted. G2 cannot be stopped, and the in-game leader brings them up to double digits. 100 Thieves stacked 4 players up into A main, which I assume G2 saw a bit of, and now respond up into top mid, trying to hunt out a lot of this trips. And after 12 rounds of never seeing a top mid play, G2 are already here.
Cass is so alone.
He's all on his own, down and out.
And rotates could not be farther away. A door is up, a wall is sealed, and G2 get a dreamy post planted.
G2's pistols continue to be immaculate. Now 3 players moving back into B main to respond off of BabyBay's contact. 100 Thieves slide in for the re-clear, but the teleport's away. It's a bit of a bait and switch. Asuna stunning himself, trying to still work back into the site, but G2 won't let them have even an inch. Xander doing a bit of spring shopping in the market. And he won't be long for this world. G2 has come up on top. Now a bit of a fake Paranoia towards A. Jogamo making some noise, while Cryo has slipped up into mid. Backstab will grant him a kill.
And that's his 2,000 in VCT Americas. Gets a record on that one.
7th player to do it. The 100 Thieves need more than records. They need rounds. And they have been starving for them. Now moving back into the duelist, Jogamo has crept up into bot mid. Cryo with another. G2 have taken their sweet time, but 100 Thieves are playing solidly together. They know the aggro is coming. 4 players lined up, ready for this push. Cryo with 3 on the round. He's doing it all on his own. To keep things in it, to keep 100 Thieves alive, they will take another round 2.
An exact duplicate of the first half.
Gun for Baby Bay, but that's taken out of his hands almost immediately. A stun not going to connect either, so good work out of 100 Thieves to keep these players at bay.
The fight doesn't go their way, but it's interesting to see some of the ideas G2 have on this attacking side. There was a slower lineup there to help aid the fight, to trap the players who were pushed up on the defense into that duel.
Little walk down now. Baby Bay challenge on the left side. Wow, he's sharp with it. Look at him go. Baby Bay has stopped 100 Thieves dead. Only a trade back from Cryo. But look at that B side, Mimi. Nobody's there.
But G2 are holding. They know these players will have to rotate back in, so they wait patiently, and they're rewarded. G2, 12 rounds earned.
Face your fear!
And now the Nightfall. It won't tag him in the corner. Austin is going to have to get something done, but there's nothing to be found. Jogamo is so good, man. The rest of G2 move in, but now Xander's responded. Back on site. And now the resurrection. 100 Thieves, even when they start getting some kills, G2 just still have every single answer left.
Jonah already with the information.
Stuck with a wall in his face, just simply being toyed with. Baby is
one-on-one.
knifing the wall just to have a good time. They're juggling on them. G2 are taking it the most unseriously way possible. And they stomp on Sunset 13-4. I'm flabbergasted.
What a statement for G2.